Jo Leute und willkommen zurück zu LA Noire. Das letzte Mal sind wir ja hier genau stehen geblieben. Und hier machen wir jetzt auch weiter, Freunde. So, gucken wir mal, was hier
What's going on?
geht.
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand aside. He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
So, was haben wir denn hier Schönes?
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Nichts Besonderes. Okay. Mal gucken, ob hier noch irgendwo was ist. Ah, das ist wieder eine Zeitung. Cool.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Sieben von 13 Zeitungen. Alles klar. Fehlt ja nicht mehr allzu viel von den Zeitungen. Hier ist nichts mehr, hier ist auch nichts. Ein Boxhandschuh,
Seems irrelevant.
der ist aber unwichtig. Okay, hier ist gar nichts mehr. Noch ein Boxhandschuh,
Doesn't tell me anything.
aber der bedeutet auch nichts. Okay, hier sind wir fertig.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
So, auf geht's zum Hotel El Mar. Unser nächstes Ziel.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone?
Christ!
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his...
You idiot!
So,
It's a front for his illegal activities.
so.
It is that, but he does...
Und da sind wir auch schon.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Hey! Fuck you! I swear, this town is going straight to hell. You got a problem, pal?
mal alle durch.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Oh,
the old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
What now?
All right, let's see what's hiding in his room. Door's unlocked.
So, was haben wir denn hier Schönes?
Looks like he's had a broad up here.
He must be heading home.
Telegramm.
You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Was haben wir hier Schönes?
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Okay.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just...
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I think someone's had a few too many.
So. Auf geht's zu Candy Edwards Adresse. Was da erwartet?
What's wrong with you?
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Phelps!
We need to know which room is Candy's.
I know that face.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing
He's
all
gone
the
and
fun.
fucked
Get
both
in
of us,
there,
and you know
Phelps.
where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut.
Like hitting.
Wieder kämpfen. Zack, zack.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
All right, if you really want to dance.
Und tschüss. Immer noch nicht genug. Zack.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Da ist auch nix. Aber da ist was. Ein Messer.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Was haben wir da?
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Okay. Da ist nix.
She's leaving town. Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Verdammt, erste Frage haben wir schon mal falsch.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
Zweite Frage haben wir richtig.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
And you're not planning to meet Albert?
No, I am not. I've saved up a little money and I'm going to open a dress shop.
Well, get out of your way,
Eine Frage
Candy.
richtig beantwortet.
We know you're a busy lady.
Verdammt.
Like I said,
I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Och nö, eine Verfolgungsjagd. Boah, ich hasse sowas. Aber gut, muss ja gemacht werden. Ah, Scheiße! Scheiße, ich wurde entdeckt. Verdammt. Verdammt, verdammt, verdammt. Nochmal. Oh, Scheiße.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Scheiße! Oh Mann. Fuck. Nochmal. Oh Mann, ey. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Bitte nicht, bitte nicht. Oh, Freunde, ich hasse sowas. Fertig? Okay, noch nicht, scheiße. Los, weiter. Oh, wie lange denn noch? Wie lange denn noch? Wie lange denn noch? Wo? Nein, schon wieder entdeckt. Ah, scheiße. Okay, diesmal fangen wir von hier an. Boah, ey, Freunde, ich hasse sowas, ey. Scheiße, ich wurde entdeckt. Verdammt. Oh, Manometer, ey. Alter Verwalter, ey. Ja, möchte ich überspringen, dankeschön. Boah.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise. A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
So, was steht denn hier Schönes?
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
So,
Further
auf
to your
zum
request,
nächsten
Bunko
Ort.
Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Oh, was ist denn gerade mit dem Auto passiert?
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 in 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identified.
Freunde, es hat jetzt gerade gespeichert. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen in der nächsten Folge hier in den Examiner Drugstore. Ja. Freunde, falls euch die Folge gefallen hat, würde ich mich über einen Daumen nach oben freuen. Genauso wie ein Abo. Und dann würde ich sagen, hört man sich zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein! Soccer Boy!
Cole,
Game
we got things to do.
over!